Hello, today we're going to talk about the power rule. Before we start, I want to mention it is very important to understand the power rule because our entire class is going to be built on knowing the power rule. So basically, f of x equals x to the power of n. So basically, in order to derive that, the rule says that we're going to take n, which is a number. There's just a number in the power. We're going to multiply n by x, and then the power is gonna become smaller by 1. So let's see a few examples in order to understand better. First example will be f of x equals 4x to the power of 5. Now deriving that. That's gonna be the x, that's gonna be the n. So we're gonna have 5 multiplied by 4x, because we have n and x, like we have here, and then 5 minus 1, because we have n minus 1. So now we're just gonna solve it. 5 multiplied by 4 is 20, x, 5 minus 1 is 4. Let's look at another example. F of x equals 10x. So in order to derive that, we can write 10x to the power of 1, right? Because x is the same as x to the power of 1. So we're going to do 1 multiplied by 10, x, 1 minus 1. So 1 multiplied by 10 is going to leave us 10. When we have x to the power of 1 minus 1, it basically disappears. So whenever we have y equals 40x, or y equals 100x, or y equals 2000x, the derivative will be just the number without the x. Very important to memorize that. So now we can look at another example. F of x equals 8x to the power of 3 plus 8x to the power of 2 plus 3x. So we can write 3x to the power of 1 if it's can easy that much. So f prime would be 3 multiplied by 8 x to the power of 3 minus 1 plus 2 multiplied by 8 x to minus 1. So x to the power of 2 minus 1 plus 1 multiplied by 3 x 1 minus 1. Okay, so f prime equals 3 multiplied by 8 is 24x, 3 to the power of 3 minus 1 is 2, plus 2 multiplied by 8 is 16, x 2 minus 1 is 1, so we can leave it as x, plus 1 multiplied by 3 is 3, x to the power of 1 minus 1, x disappears, we're left with 3, just as we said before. Okay, perfect. Now let's look at the last example. F of x equals 1/3 x plus 3x minus 1 plus 8x to the power of half. Alright, so we want to derive it, right? So 1/3 x, as we learned before, is going to stay 1/3. Now in order to derive 3x to the power of minus 1, let's just write it aside. 3x to the power of minus 1. In order to derive that, it's gonna be minus 1 multiplied by 3, right? We're gonna take the n. So we have minus 1 multiplied by 3x, it's nx, and n minus 1, right? So minus 1 minus 1. So y prime equals minus 3x to the power of minus 2. See the minus here, and the fact we had a plus here. So the plus is gonna change to minus, so it's gonna be 1/3 minus 3x to the power of minus 2. Okay. Now let's look at 8x to the power of half. So we're doing the same, half multiplied by 8x, and we have half minus 1, so minus 2 over 2, which will make it easier to solve. So we're gonna have y prime, half multiplied by 8 is 4x to the power of minus half. So we're just gonna write it down. So we're gonna have f prime equals 1/3 minus 3x to the power of minus 2 plus 4x to the power of minus half. So it is very important to understand this rule. Our entire class will be based on that. So if you can get it and understand that, it's perfect and gonna help you to succeed in this class. Good luck.